Scalloping in Florida has been a local favorite for centuries, dating back over 1,000 years or longer. We wake up super early to keep cool and hopefully make the most of our trip. And you can see not everybody's excited about the early part. Over the past 8 years, we've made a family tradition with scalloping. Some would argue it's the most expensive and the hardest we've ever worked to eat, but the memories we've made are absolutely priceless. Now, a lot of folks who are locals will take their own boats and scallop by themselves, and that's totally fine. Our family doesn't own a boat, and we would much rather cut to the chase, so we hire a guide.
The way it works is I tow the little one around with the noodle, right? And then you just have to calm her down. I'll see a scallop, and she'll start diving. She doesn't like wearing the fins because they feel uncomfortable. So she doesn't wear fins, so I tow her around. I point.
The company we use is Explorida Adventures. They are a guide tour company offering 14-person boats with scalloping guides and captains. We prefer to spend extra because one of their guides will actually scallop with you, and he provides the gear that you need, and they clean them at the end of the trip. Because we do this annually with our family and our neighbors, we prefer to splurge and to be able to get a bigger boat, and there's not very many companies that will offer a boat that fits over 10 people. But Explorida Adventures does.
All around, we keep a count of everybody. Make it a point when you're snorkeling. I know I keep my ears under the water. Pop your head up a little bit every now and then, just so if someone's trying to get your attention, we can.
Let me give you the Reader's Digest version of where we are and what we're looking for in the water. We're diving in the shallow water about 5 to 6 feet deep. Some parts are about 7 feet deep. Snorkel gear is only necessary. We're in an area called Homosassa and Crystal River, about 30 minutes from shore. The scallops are usually camouflaged with the grass, which makes them challenging to find, but when the sunlight hits them just right, we can see their little blue eyes that light up. We refer to this as the Easter egg hunt of the sea.
Well, you know, one thing is, if you're like me, I'm looking for this guy. Right. That's like a lot of people up in the Bay ask about alligator. I looked it up. There's an average of about 10 alligator attacks a year, and about 2 deaths every year. There's about 6 hospitalizations for dog attacks. So you're far more likely to see a dog attack.
I know. You gotta just get in there.
I know.
I'm coming in behind you.
I know. Oh, you're gonna do this? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Now I feel not ready at all. Oh, I can't show me.
Hey, we got our first scallop, and this guy's never been before. You know, when you're scalloping and you're looking for a scallop, it's not easy to spot because they're usually facing brown side up and white side down. You got to keep your eyes open and peeled. Okay, so I just dove down and I was able to get 4 scallops. Victoria got 1 scallop, and I got 2 at the same time, which was great because you're basically staring at grass forever until all of a sudden you see a scallop. I've just been told I had a booger hanging out of my nose. And I had mascara under here. Victoria says, Mom, why would you wear mascara to a scalloping trip? I don't know, I just felt like mascara today. So anyway, but we're having a blast. Looks like we got a potential rainstorm behind us, but that doesn't scare us away. So we're having fun.
Hey, I'm Captain Chris here with Explorida Adventures out of Crystal River, Florida, and we're out here scalloping. You can see all the boats behind me, the water. It's a little bit windy today, not too bad, but we're out here scalloping. Scallop season here runs from June 1st to September 24th. So we have about almost 3 months, 2 months and 3 weeks about of scalloping out here. It's it's kind of a short season. A lot of guys get out here and do it on a daily basis, and it's fun activity. Snorkel around and look for them. Most of it's really just developing an eye for them. This year so far, it's been a bit better than the last couple of years. I know about 2 or 3 years ago, I was told it wasn't very good. I have not been doing it very long, just a couple of years now. But with the pace we're on right now, we got 10 people in the water on and off, and I think by the time we're done here, about 3 hours of water time, we should probably have our limit today.
And so what does one get when they book a tour with Explorida Adventures?
Well, on these scallop trips, we get the 27-foot Carolina skiff, which we are one of the few companies here that can carry more than 6. A lot of the boats that run the scallop tours have what we refer to as a 6-pack license, which is nothing more than the vessel being an uninspected vessel by the Coast Guard. Once you start carrying more than 6 passengers, the vessel has to go through a few more extra tests, stability tests, weight tests, making sure that it can handle the more passengers. And this vessel here is actually rated for up to 14 people, so you can bring a group of up to 14 on our scallop tours. So we get you loaded up on the boat and we bring you on out here. If you don't have your own gear, we provide you with gear, masks, snorkels, fins, and a bag that you can put your scallops in. And we get you to the spot, to the location. We have a guide that gets in the water with you, helps you find them, shows you what to look for if you need that sort of assistance. And then obviously we get you a ride back, and on the way back we do our best to get all your scallops clean. If you catch too many for us to clean, we'll work as fast as we can, try to make sure we get them all clean for you, bagged, and on the way home.
Perfect. Thank you.
Most of the time, and I didn't get any. And I went over there and I got like 5 in a row. Oh, wow.
Guess what? I died for 3.
Wow.
Honest you, I got like 7 or 8. How many?
10.
So you got your boat squared away.
Hey Lynn, how many scallops you got?
Too many to count.
Too many to count?
Yeah.
The overflow. Tell me again, how many scallops do you have?
I think I have 10.
Don, how many do you have? Don, you have 9?
8.5.
Yeah. I was all excited.
I saw 2 starfish. Those are pretty cool.
No way.
Wait, how do you get half?
For you.
Let me see your bag. Yeah!
What'd you end up with, Johnny?
9.
Oh, one more than me. I had 8.
Let me see. Where's your bag?
I had 8.5. Ask Lynn how many he caught.
You got 0.
Hold them up for a picture.
Yeah.
And then I'll take a very
Perfect. How many did you get?
I think 10.
Wow.
nice job.
Great beginner. He's never been. Now. Oh. Oh my goodness. You got the mother load. Did we meet the limit on the first trip? No, I got 5. But Victoria caught one of those.
She wasn't in the water for very long though.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was the first to come in. God, did we catch the limit the first trip? Oh, and you got a
30.
you got a red one.
Yes. This one little feisty.
Yeah, you got 29.
I got 29.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. I still have half my.
Yeah, I'm filming.
You look kind of ridiculous.
You don't need to talk. So graceful.
People are over there and he's got one there, but we're all right here. Yeah.
This is what we worked so hard for. But this crew is so nice to clean them for us. A little rain don't hurt nobody. Huh, Caden? Caden? Caden?
Hey, Katie.
Cutie boy! Cutie boy! Enjoying this? A little rain never hurt nobody.
Gonna make you bail.
It's a good look for me, guys. Yay! That's what we call. Finally, we arrived home after a full morning of scalloping around 2:00 p.m. Once we all had a nap, it was time to eat. Our favorite part is that we get to come together at the end of the day and eat what we caught. On this trip, we collected 1.5 pounds of meat. 1 pound went into the seafood pasta dish with mussels and shrimp and white wine. The remaining half of the meat went into a very refreshing ceviche that we got to enjoy. This is probably our favorite part, coming together. Like I said before, we love to eat. And we enjoyed this meal so much. And I think we may have drank too much of the leftover wine after the meal, which made us a little bit giggly, but it was wonderful and great. If you're ever looking for a new tradition and you maybe live in the Florida area or you're wanting to come to Florida to visit, I highly recommend scalloping and giving it a try. Please try our company that we really love to use, Explorida Adventures. You guys, thank you so much for enjoying my video. If you like this, give it a like. This helps the channel so much. Subscribe so you can be a part of our community, and I will see you next time when we have more adventures to come. Bye. Okay, wait. Okay, so you have to say. You have to say. Go over to the barbecue pit and go pick you out a bottle of wine.
Go over to the barbecue pit and pick you out a bottle of wine.
That's not really good.
No.
Yeah, a bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine.
There. Yes, that's it. That's it. Wait, hold on. Some what?
Some water.
Some water?
Water.
Some water. But she says water.
Water.
Some water.